hell do you think you are?
You are taking advantage of a man who 6 months ago was suicidal. Do you know who got him through that? Me. He has a family at home. He has me. He doesn't need you.
Okay, clearly there are some things that you need to work through.
Like what?
Like why Leo would rather spend the night with me and not with you.
On the surface, Joanna seems to have it all: the husband, the kids, and the picture-perfect suburban life. But on Wife Stalker, nothing is quite as it seems. Let's walk through this twist-filled thriller, scene by scene, as the truth unravels. Before we dive in, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn your post notifications on so you never miss any of my videos. We start with Joanna, starring Keisha Knight Pulliam, introducing us to a seemingly idyllic life with Leo and their 2 children. But cracks appear when Piper, a charming, mysterious single woman played by Grace Byers, arrives in town. Leo, played by Trey Byers, falls fast for Piper, and Joanna's world tilts instantly. As Piper insinuates herself into their lives, subtle alarms go off. Rumors swirl of a Black Widow history, 2 dead husbands, and a daughter who didn't survive. Joanna starts investigating, meeting people from Piper's past. A comatose husband in a hiking accident and a boating tragedy that claimed both a husband and child. Joanna's desperate attempts to protect her family escalate. She confronts Piper and pleads with Leo not to sail with her over a holiday weekend, only to be dismissed. Her maternal paranoia intensifies as she starts stalking Piper across states, piecing together connections every step of the way. When Joanna finally accuses Piper and brandishes a gun, the confrontation culminates in violence. She shoots Piper, doesn't kill her, but it brings everything crashing down. Then comes the reveal that flips the script entirely. It turns out Joanna was never married to Leo. She was his assistant. Olivia, Leo's late wife, was the real mother of Evie and Aaron, and Joanna drowned her in the tub, staging it as a suicide. Evie saw it all. Joanna then inserted herself into the family, living out a fantasy as a mom and wife. That twist? It was a jaw-dropper. All this time you're focused on Piper, watching her every move, clocking every red flag, convinced she's the threat. And she is, but not in the way you expect. Because while Piper's obsession is intense, the real twist is that Joanna, the seemingly stable, loving wife, was just as unhinged. Maybe even more. She had us fooled. She moved through that house like she belonged, like a wife, like a mother. She comforted the kids, planned family dinners, held her husband like everything was normal. But beneath that perfect exterior, she was calculating, cold, and dangerous. In prison, Joanna's own mother is the one who confirms it. Joanna never belonged in that family.
Joanna, you are not, nor have you ever been married to Leo Drake.
Now you realize that Piper wasn't the only one playing games. Joanna had her own agenda, and it's been hiding in plain sight the entire time. Meanwhile, Piper gets the final word. Joanna calls her from jail, and Piper coldly says,
I won.
Hinting she's still dangerous, and Leo overhears it all. It's a chilling mic drop moment. That ending doesn't just twist the story, it reframes the entire movie. At first, Joanna inspires sympathy, a woman discarded and desperate. But as the truth surfaces, the lines blur between victim and villain. Piper, painted initially as the predator, becomes something different, and ultimately the title Wife Stalker applies far more to Joanna herself. It's a psychological descent disguised as ordinary domestic drama, a slow reveal that becomes frenetic and disorienting, and that's intentional. Wife Stalker isn't your average Lifetime drama. It's a layered story of obsession, identity, and delusion. It grips you with familiar tropes, only to yank the rug out with a major twist. Strong performances, especially from Keisha Knight Pulliam, hold your interest through the narrative fractures. But whether the payoff landed for you depends on how much you tolerate ambiguity and unresolved threads. If you're seeking a bold, twisty ride, this movie delivers. But if you wanted neat closure or deeper exploration of who did what and why, spoilers, you might walk away wanting more. Have you seen this movie? If you have, what did you think? Drop your thoughts below. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so you get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.